Hello Five Nights at Freddy fans, we are eating good this weekend. Welcome to another Freddy Friday. We have the new official trailer out for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie sequel, and there's quite a bit to break down here, so let's go ahead and break it down. So the trailer begins off, we have a look at these group of teenagers, it looks like, going into the second location of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The second location is actually the original location before that one was shut down and revamped into Freddy's Pizzeria. Here we have all the toy animatronics sitting there, as well as the Withered's original models. Get good looks at Balloon Boy. And then also the scene ends where we have a mentioning of the marionette where the music box opens up and freaks out the lady, most likely going to end them. And once again, these Jim Henson animatronics look incredible, and I just love the practical effects in these movies. Trailer also catches up with Mike and Vanessa, and it seems like the two are going out to a little dinner date, so the two are dating now. And I think that's very interesting as well, considering the fact that I kind of saw them kind of like that way in a relationship in the last one, but I saw them more like a friendship, so it's kind of interesting that they evolved to a relationship, and I kind of like that, but it also seems like the two are struggling to adapt after the events that they went through, especially Abby, Mike's sister, who is still trying to contact the animatronics, even her building models of Toy Chica. Which, by the way, if I ever saw my sister building anything like that after such a traumatic event, I would have been kicked that out of the house. But Abby is also contacted by a walkie-talkie very similar to Security Breach with the Freddy's face on there, basically calling her to the first location, not the current location that they visited before in the first movie, but the one before that, where they are going to eventually encounter these toy animatronics in some shape or form. We also get to see the animatronics light up, activate, and just go on a full-on rampage against everybody in the moments. One of the moments being Mangle pulling someone up to the ceiling, which I think just looks really, really awesome. And maybe it looks like the second half of Mangle swinging at one of the camera crew from the beginning of the trailer. And to me, the creepiest shot in the whole trailer is this marionette's hands going up above, kind of Slender Man-ish, above Vanessa in the sequence. But also the most interesting shot in the trailer is this little boy looking at a door where the yellow rabbit is behind. Now, what I believe this is going to be is that this is going to be a flashback sequence. I think every Springtrap sequence in this movie is going to be a flashback sequence or a hallucination by Vanessa from her trauma in the prior movie. And this is going to show us the events of what happened when the yellow rabbit lured people into that room. Also, another disturbing shot is we do get kind of a semi-good look at the marionette puppet behind Vanessa, which makes sense because that's actually William Afton's first victim that went into the body of the marionette puppet. So it makes sense that would kind of have a vendetta against her, specifically being the daughter of William Afton. Balloon Boy swimming in some water, which I think is really cool and creative, but also something that I think is kind of fun that these movies do is implement mechanics from the game. They have Michael trying to use the mask to fool Chica, Wither Chica, in this moment. And I think that just looks really, really cool that they're implementing this into the movie, probably just for a running gag. Also, just the way that Toy Chica, Withered Chica looks really disturbing. Probably the most disturbing one out of all of them that we've seen in this trailer, besides Marionette. We also get to see Withered Bonnie doing what he does in the game as well, where he's crawling through vents. That's the official trailer breakdown right there, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of newer footage, a lot of great shots. It looks like the budget is going up. What are your guys' thoughts on the trailer, and what are some things that you have noticed?